The 6th Annual Digital Health Hub Foundation Awards seeks to find the most impactful and disruptive digital health companies. Out of 1,500 submissions, only a select few have become quarter-finalists. Let's learn what their superpower is.
Everybody should have access to a safe space to have insurance-backed pelvic floor physical therapy. In person and virtually. It doesn't stop at your pelvic floor, but it starts there.
Your pelvic floor muscles, they have quite the job. They're responsible for holding your organs inside of you, stabilizing your spine, hips, pelvis, pumping your blood back up to your heart, your lymphatic fluid back into your nodes. They're responsible for urination, defecation, sexy time, and if you so choose, having babies. This muscle, you gotta put some respect on it.
It's everything. I mean, it's everything. At what point in someone's life do they typically come in for pelvic floor physical therapy?
It's a wide range across the gender spectrum. Some people come in with a lot of information, and some people are really ashamed. And so usually I just say, well, talk to me. When did this begin? What about your condition is most distressing to you? Is it that you can't be as social as you'd like to be? Is it that you can't have long road trips? How is sexual functioning for you? Can you engage in it in the way that you want to? Do you find as much pleasure?
When I found Origin, I feared that birth was going to be super painful, that pregnancy was going to be super painful. And in my experience, engaging with my pelvic floor ahead of time, not being afraid of it, but actually having a mental conversation with it regularly made me unafraid, feel in control, and like I was supporting myself.
Now, hear in their own words why they should win.
Hi, my name is Karine Karmi, and I'm the co-founder and CEO at Origin. Origin is the national leader in women's health and pelvic floor physical therapy. We have virtual care nationwide, 17 clinics across the country, and 45 million covered lives. We support the full body needs for women and people with vaginal anatomy through every stage of life, whether you're a teen athlete who has bladder leaks, recovering postpartum, experiencing painful sex and menopause, and so much more. Today in the United States, 80% of women are experiencing pelvic health issues, but only 4% are getting care. This access gap creates billions of dollars in unnecessary spend, and it has an outsized impact on women's physical and mental health. At Origin, we're destigmatizing the shame that still exists around the biggest milestones in women's lives. And we're making pelvic floor therapy accessible, taking this from a nice to have if you could afford it to a must have covered by insurance. In the few short years since our launch in 2020, we have created unprecedented access to pelvic floor therapy, and this year we're on track to serve over 100,000 visits. We've earned the trust of patients and providers alike with an NPS of 98, which is hard to believe in healthcare, and hundreds of doctors referring to us every single month. Most importantly, we are working within the healthcare system to make pelvic floor therapy a covered benefit by most medical plans, opening up access for patients to get in-network care for the first time. Origin is building a generation-defining company, one that will set a very high bar for what women can expect out of the healthcare system, and we are so excited about the progress we're making. Thank you so much for your support.
Follow their journey as they strive to become a finalist against a very strong field. Join us October 21st for our grand finale at HLTH in Las Vegas to witness the winners crowned.